welcome to Awesome Eagles! I'm Shekinah.
I'm Neveah.
Neveah? I thought it was Neveah.
It's Neveah.
Neveah.
Yeah.
Neveah.
It takes me a while to be comfortable with correcting people, especially people I don't know yet. Like, you know, like know well. At work, though, my coworkers call me Neveah all the time, and they're like, and I'm just like, nope, it's Neveah. I only let one of my coworkers call me Neveah. That's the only one. Other than that, you have to call me Neveah.
Okay. Well, we are writers for the Egalitarian, HEC's newspaper, and today we're going to be discussing loneliness. I mean, we've all felt it at one point. Have you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. My first semester of college, I'm a freshman, so second semester I've gotten better at it, but first semester I was really struggling with it, so.
What helped you?
Probably, like, the people around me. Definitely, because I started my current job in July, and so it took me a while to, like, get comfortable with my coworkers and everything. But, like, I think once I found, like, a good, solid, like, group of people, which are my coworkers, that really helped. Plus, also, I still have a couple people that are actually still in high school that I still really talk to. One of my best friends in the entire world is literally a junior in high school still, but we talk every day, so, and it's nice, and we go hang out and stuff.
It's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad someone got you through it.
It's hard, though, in college, especially, like, going to community college. That was, like, my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Going to community college, I was, like, thinking, like, oh, I'm going to be, like, so lonely. Like, I saw everyone posting, like, their lives at these big universities once all my friends moved away, and I was like, oh, I have so much FOMO.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm like, I want to go out and stuff like that, but really couldn't.
Yeah, like, community college, how's your, like, social life at community college?
It's not, like, this is probably the most social life I've ever had at HCC. Is this right now? Like, I meet new people and stuff. Like, I met a couple new people last semester, but now that we have all different classes this semester, I don't see them as much. But I usually at HCC, because I go to the one at Katy campus. I go to Katy campus, so I'm actually pretty far from where we're at right now. But I usually go to my class and leave. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not much. Like,
That is true.
That's just how it is, though. You know, it's just like you want to get in, get out, and just like do your own thing.
But the trick to not being lonely is not doing that. It's getting involved. So
Trying to. That's what I really tried to focus on. That's why I applied for, like, to be part of this team.
yes.
And it's really helped me, especially, like, get more into the community and stuff.
Yes. So my first semester of college, I wasn't really lonely. I was alone, yeah, but I wanted it this way. I chose to go to Central, even though the campus closest to my house is a Leaf Hayes, because I wanted to get away with people that I went to high school with. So
Did a lot of people from your high school go to HCC?
no, like they go to U of H, Texas A&M,
Yeah.
but I just didn't want to. Senior year was rough, so I just wanted to get away.
out.
But this was the best thing I could have done for myself because the campus at Central is so beautiful. So it kind of
It is. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The first time I came here was our first meeting for the Egalitarian, and I walked in. I was like, "This is nice. This is nice."
Really nice.
No, because Katie's campus is so small. It's literally one building with 3 floors and a parking lot. That's it.
Oh.
And a big grass field for the, like, rec sports that they do. I was walking to class yesterday and I saw them doing, like, a random soccer game with, like, plastic balls, and I was like, y'all got that.
Yes. And the other thing that made me come to this campus is because this is where the Egalitarian was based. So I found out about it before coming into school because, I did newspaper in high school, so I wanted to carry that on. But it was complicated. Like, I didn't write for the Egalitarian until last year. But what I did my second semester, I did theater for the first time.
Really?
So, yes.
Okay.
And I met a lot of people. So
The thing about it is I could never be a theater kid. Not that I'm calling you a theater kid. I'm just saying
I take it with pride.
Okay. No, because people will be saying that and then they, like, take offense to it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. No, but, like, I never could be a theater kid, but it sounds so fun. But I know I'll never do it in my life.
Never
Like,
say never.
Okay, that's so true. I love like random musical songs, like the songs from Heathers.
Yes.
I love those songs so much.
They're so good. I love it. But yeah, are you gonna stay at HEC another semester, another
year?
Yes,
Yeah.
you should try theater at least once.
At least once. We don't really have. Lauren is nodding in the background.
Really? This is trying to think. There's one at Stafford, Central, Spring Branch.
Okay, Spring Branch is the closest to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Katie's all the way, like, where are we? We're Central. It's like all the way to the, can't think. Never eat soggy waffles. You're all the way west.
Yeah, but I recommend it. I didn't have any theater experience, but, my performance, I have like this form of stage fright where I just say my words really fast.
That's me. That's really me.
Yeah. But I did have fun. Like, I'm still in communication with some people from theater.
Yeah.
And I met my situationship in theater.
Let's not talk about situationships. Don't even get me started on this topic. I have too much lore. I have so much lore.
Next podcast episode? Question mark?
Possibly. Stay tuned for that.
But yeah, but like getting involved really helps. Like seeing what kind of clubs they have on campus and getting involved
Yeah.
with that.
The thing is though, I was like super duper involved in high school. Like I won most spirited senior. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like from going to a super spirited high school to then going to a community college where there's not a lot of school spirit around here. It was like a really big change for me, and I didn't know how to like deal with it at first. And like especially with like all my friends being gone to college, like I got friends at A&M, I got friends at Texas Tech, I got friends at University of Oklahoma, I got people at Alabama. Like there's people that are just so far away, and like it was like a weird change, something I've never really felt before. But someone else that really helped me through this was dealing with like the balance between like having to balance like these feelings with also like school and work and social life and trying to create something of myself was my mom. My mom helps me a lot because I'm at community college, so I live at home right now with my parents. Moving out in the summer though, finally. Congrats! Thank you. I'm moving in with one of my coworkers that turned into my best friend who really helped me through all this actually. But my mom was like, you need to like let go of the past, like let go of what it used to be and tune into reality of what it now can be. You know what I mean? And that really helped me, and she really wants me to get through college. I would be the first generation graduate at a college. If I do graduate. You will. Knock on wood. I will graduate. So yeah, she was just like find something, like just find something to do, and like don't like rely on like those feelings like to not motivate you. So I kind of just like turned a negative into a positive. And then whenever I heard about this from my first semester introduction to mass communications course, that's whenever I found out about this program. And I thought it was so cool because it was like I did broadcasting in high school. I was on the media team for 2 years, and I was really involved with sports a lot. Like I was a sports photographer as well for my high school, and so I really wanted to get into this because I knew I could like contribute in a way that not everyone would possibly want to contribute in. Because I know like here it's a lot about like community and stuff, and like me wanting to focus on sports and stuff would be like really cool. Something different, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was talking with Jacqueline earlier, and there's like a topic of just like better communication, like seeing what we have, making so people know like what kind of stuff we have available on campus to get involved with, like the sports. You know, we have a cheer team now.
We do.
Yes. Yeah, they just opened it. They just had auditions.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I could never. I would never be able to do that.
Why?
Cheer?
Yeah.
Dude, I was a wrestler.
You could be everything.
I guess.
Yes.
No. If HCC had a club wrestling team, I would possibly like consider joining again because, not gonna lie, high school wrestling put me through some trauma. But we're not gonna talk about that. But I feel like all my friends were cheerleaders in high school, or in middle school too. Like I was like, literally like my whole friend group in middle school was like 7th grade, was all cheerleaders, and I was the only one out. Like that didn't do anything, and everyone would tell me, be like, I thought you were a cheerleader. I'm like, no. They're like, all your friends are, but I'm like, that don't mean I gotta be, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not, like, I've never been flexible like that. Like At all. I can't even do the splits.
Ooh, we could work on that. Work on your splits.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can. Like, people aren't born with the ability to do the splits, or at least most people aren't. So it's like
You're
something
gifted if you can do that. No, yeah, you could train. That would take forever, though.
Let me see if I still have it, or if I lost it. Oh, no, I lost my splits.
No, but yeah, I think communication, like, I feel like that's our job, though, here. Like,
Yes.
to get stuff out there.
Yes.
Ask for people's stories. That's why we're, like, that's why we're doing this podcast, because it's, like, we want to, like, bring more communication to this school and this community.
Yes, that is true. And when it comes to making friends, like, on campus, never be afraid to compliment people. Because, like, so I met this girl. Her name is Elsie. She dresses in Lolita fashion, and she sings really good. So one day I found her singing in her Lolita. You know what Lolita fashion is?
No, never heard of
Very
that.
cutesy. You can search it up. But she dresses in that, like, every day. And so I complimented her, and we're still friends to this day.
Oh.
Yeah. So never be afraid. And then it's also talking to the people in your class.
Yeah. I mean, actually, professors in general, at least at HCC, they, like, make you talk to people. Like, you can't just be silent in there. Like, there's so many, like, group discussions, group projects, and stuff like that. At least for me personally. So, like, oh, yeah, that's cute. Is that like, what it is?
No, Lolita.
Oh.
It's like Japanese.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about then. Never mind.
Yes.
No, yeah, but, like, the professors here, like, literally make you talk to everyone. Like,
Yeah.
like, my first day of this semester started at English 1302 or whatever, the second English class. And our first assignment was we had to get in pairs that the teacher picked and was like, okay, here's a list of questions. Ask 3 questions, and then you guys share what your partner said to the class. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I was paired up with this guy. I forgot his name. You're really cool, by the way, but he's in my English class. And so I paired up with him, and he was actually so sweet. And I was like, oh my God, like we would be such good friends if we, like, talked more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you, like, see people, and he doesn't, like, look like someone I think I would ever be friends with, like, consider being friends with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, now that I, like, talked to him, I was like, oh, you're actually, like, really cool, really nice.
One thing I love about community theater is that you meet people and they're all in different walks of life.
Yes.
Different age groups, and to expand your mind in that way.
I love writing articles for the Egalitarian, too, because I get to talk about stuff that I'm passionate about talking about. I like how there's no, like, obviously there's, like, some, like, limits of what we're allowed to write about, obviously, but I'm liking that, like, we can, like, have most of the creative freedom, you know what I mean?
I would say we have limits. Like, because that, like, implies some censorship,
Like, no,
right?
I mean, I guess, but, like, obviously there's, like, some stuff that obviously we won't be, like, talking about. You know what I mean? Like
what?
Sorry, like terrorism, like, I don't know.
Oh, no, we could totally talk about
Okay,
that.
like, I don't know. I do have some questions about the balance, about balancing your life from my friend Maddie, shout out. She goes to the University of Oklahoma, one of my best friends since middle school. She says, how do you prioritize your coursework assignments to make sure that you stay on top of your academic needs?
I think getting extensions help, like Better Canvas. Do you have that one? Well, it has, you can, like, make the themes pretty.
Oh,
yeah.
one of my classmates had that, and I thought it was so cute. She had it, like, all pink and pastel. It was so
Yes,
pretty.
and then you can change the font, you can customize it, and then what's good about it is it shows, like, all your assignments you need.
I think that would keep you motivated.
Yes.
You know, like, if it's pretty, you're like, oh, I actually want to do school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cute.
And it's very functional. It, like, lists your things you need to do, so you don't have to click on your, like, class to see them. They're all just listed out. And then it crosses it out when you do them.
My
so
God.
that's,
I need that.
yeah, and it also shows you could also put the setting to show your GPA. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I need to bring this up. But and then you need to get organized. So on top of that, planner. But don't just rely on your planner, because you have to check the Canva, because you will miss the deadline. Like me, I was like, I wrote down everything in my calendar in advance, and then come to find out, I missed one deadline, and it made my grade in the class a B, and it stops my GPA from being a 4 for my first semester. Like, that was so annoying. And then I couldn't get it up from there, so.
Thing is that I fear that I am one of the most procrastinating, unorganized people in the world. I like try to tell myself I'm organized, but I'm not. Like, I'm not in my school life. I'm not in my personal life. Like, there's a lot of stuff going up in this brain that is just like, it's crazy. Like, there's like so many, like, I'm a very like, I don't know, I have a lot of anxiety now because like of wrestling in high school. That gave me a lot of anxiety that I've never had before. So like now I have it like in my real life, and I feel like there's so many thoughts going in at once. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. Oh, but I don't feel like doing this. Oh, I'll push that off. Like, you know what I mean? I think like next year, definitely next school year, I really need to try and like start prioritizing on what I need to do at this moment. And what I need to do today, not worry about what to do tomorrow. Worry about today. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Take it one day at a time.
Yes, that is so true. But we need to investigate your school's wrestling, because anxiety.
Yeah. No, because okay, people don't understand. I guess because they've never done it, but it's a very mentally inducing sport plus physically on top of it, because it's like it's an individual sport too. It's like you against another person. It's like it was like literally like when I was thinking about it, I was like, it's like me against myself. It's like me against like what I think I can do, what I think I can do, and what I do, and then like I don't know, but that's a story for another day. It's just.
Yes. But you're not alone in procrastination, because
it's bad.
Yeah, my kids right now. They are suffering. Like, I'm going to meet with my advisor, not by my own doing. Like, my advisor is taking it upon themselves because they're not doing so good, but it's all about motivating yourself. Like, you have to be like, you remind yourself, like, hey, so you're actually, like, in charge of your own future. I know it's a very unfortunate thing, so you have to get it together and you got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I literally, for my professional business and speech class, it was like last week actually, I waited till 3 a.m. on Friday to film my speech because I couldn't sleep. So
Are you in the same class? Because I'm taking it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Mine's online. Oh, it's online anytime.
Asynchronous.
Yeah, mine's online anytime.
What was your speech about?
Excuse me, I like burped. It was about problems in the workplace. And I wrote about bad managers, like bad, unresponsive, really bad managers. Because I've been through a couple.
Yeah.
I work in the restaurant industry. There's so many bad managers.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I read another question?
Yes.
Okay. What are some tips for maintaining a healthy work life, balancing while dealing with the stress of college life? Like, do you have a job now?
Yes. Do you want to answer it, or?
I'd say some tips is like, make sure that you communicate your schedule with your managers.
Yes.
Like, my schedule right now is I work Thursday through Sunday, and I go to school Monday through Thursday. So I have 3 days plus Friday morning to get all my stuff done. And like get my school out of the way for the week. And then once it comes to the time, like when Thursday hits, that's when I put my focus on work, onto making the most money that I possibly can.
Low-key, you got to put yourself first.
Yeah.
My manager was trying to schedule me for like Monday, Wednesdays. I said, no, I can't.
Yeah, you have to be stern. You can't like let them walk all over you.
Yes.
You have to be like I don't let them, like if there's like a shift, like and they're like, hey, can you pick up on like a Tuesday night? Whenever Tuesdays are my days dedicated to school, I literally say, nope, I have school. Like I'm focusing on my school right now.
Yeah.
And like thank God my manager used to be a teacher. He understands.
Yeah.
He used to be a professor at a college, not ACC, but some other college, or he used to be a high school teacher. I don't really know, but he used to be a teacher, and he understands. So he literally said, like, if you want time to take off time during finals, like that's fine. Just let me know. And I'm like, thank you.
My manager, she's understanding. I used to work Thursdays too, but now I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But she asked me.
You work like all day, like doubles, or?
Oh no, let me not say that. But it's just a couple hours. Like sometimes it's 5, other times it's like 6, and then of course it's like 5.5 hours. Pizza Pachon.
What's that? Like just in...
The pizza place. They have wings too. So the founder actually founded Wingstop. But
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But apparently our wings are better than Wingstop's wings, even though it's like the same. But
Wait, where's this place at? I love
well, they have
Wingstop.
different locations. I think there's one in Katy.
Really?
Maybe, let me see. Our pizzas are actually good. Like, hashtag not sponsored. I'm not saying that because I work there. Our pizzas are good. Like, I didn't know that.
I'm not a big pizza person. Like, if someone's like, what do you want for dinner? Like, my first answer won't be pizza. Like, you know what I mean?
I think that our place is gonna like convert you to a pizza person. It's that
Possibly.
good.
I think it's because I ate it too much as a kid. You know when you eat
Yeah.
too much of something as a kid and you don't want to eat it anymore? That's pizza for me.
I actually did cover for her on Monday, and I was like, and then she's like, I really need it. Like, I need to take PTO. And I was like, you know.
You get PTO?
Yeah.
I wish.
What? I don't think that's legal.
Oh, really?
Mama, no. I don't think that's
I
legal.
work at a corporate restaurant, so I don't know if it makes a difference, but I think it's just in the restaurant industry you just don't get PTO unless you're like a manager with a salary. Because I get paid hourly, so plus tips.
Because I don't know, restaurant people, they do you guys so wrong. Like, you guys have to live off tips. Like, as cashier, or not cashiers, like waitresses,
I'm actually training to be a server right now.
server.
I had my first server training shift yesterday, actually. And yeah, but I feel like, I work at Saltgrass. Like, it's like a popular steakhouse. Really popular. There's like 3 in Houston, and then 1 in Katy. And it's very popular. It's always popping. So like, I feel like I'll be making more money now whenever I become a server, to be honest. But I just wrote a speech. I had to do another speech for my English class, and it was about tipping in the service industry. About how you should always tip at least 18 to 20%.
Yeah.
Always, regardless, because. And then I had to give like reasons and stuff, but
Yeah.
people in my class were like clowning me for it.
What?
I know. I was like, are you kidding me?
Why? I thought like people in community college we'd be more like understanding. Like, this is for.
Like half the people that are in community college have a job too.
Yes,
Like, you know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like, this is for the working class. Like, come on.
Exactly. People are stupid.
Yeah. There's no revolutionary potential on this campus, unfortunately. Ava, does anyone have like any experiences with loneliness they want us to?
With what?
Loneliness in college.
I think HCC in particular, I think community colleges are.
Hi, I'm Eva, and I'm a staff writer with the Egalitarian.
And we have a new guest in the hot seat now. All right. So, do you feel like? I don't want to say it like that. Do you feel any type of loneliness whenever you're like trying to balance like school life and like personal life?
I feel like, especially because also I work a job.
Yeah.
I just don't have time to like make plans or like follow through with plans, which I get can be very annoying for my friends and like people in my life, but I gotta put me first, you know?
That's so real.
I actually have to put me first.
Literally I don't think I would be able to like actually go out and actually do stuff and go do plans if I weren't going with my coworkers, because they're the ones that have gotten me out. And it's weird because all of my coworkers are like way older than me.
Yeah.
They're like at least like they're ranging from like the ages of like 20, 22 to like 30. I got a couple people that are like younger than that, and they're like 21 and like 20 and like 19 and stuff. But like those are the people I go out with. Like those are the people that I have fun with.
Yeah, no, real. Well, my coworkers, they're like a lot. Well, I only have 2 coworkers, but they're 22 and
Where do you
25.
work?
I work in a nonprofit.
I remember you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like very small, but yeah, I have 2 coworkers, and they mostly just talk about like going out to bars and stuff, and I can't.
Yeah. I go out to this 18 plus club. It's called Stampede. It's up in northern Houston. It's really fun, actually.
I haven't heard of it. Oh, actually, I have heard of it. My friend was going there on New Year's. But besides the point, I think loneliness in community college is something that's like very prevalent to us.
No one understands it though. No one gets it unless you're in community college. Like my friends that go to big schools, like, they don't
No, they don't
understand.
get it.
They don't understand.
No, yeah, community college is so, I think, it makes you feel alone. Because, no, like, I feel like a majority of people are not too focused on, like, you know, what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like that can lead to, one, feeling like you're alone and wanting to achieve something. And two, it's just like there's not any, like, clubs. This is the only club I found.
Really?
It's not even a club. It's like a newspaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's like a couple clubs. I like searched up one time. One time I was in my class and I wasn't like paying attention to the lecture because I got bored of what they were talking about. So I like searched up like clubs and like all of them were like either at campuses really far away or they were just like stuff I wasn't interested in.
I don't know. I've only found club sports, and the club sports are like, I don't really want to do that.
I've never played any of those sports that they have for club. Like I've never
Right?
played soccer, never played volleyball in my life.
Yeah.
Like the only volleyball I used to do was sand volleyball in a random park. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if I was into that, it would be. I just feel like there needs to be more opportunities to get involved in community college. And I think a problem is I don't go to Central. Or if that's not
I
my
don't
main
either,
campus.
yeah.
I feel like maybe the experience would be a little bit better if I did go to Central, but I don't go to Central. So I go to West Loop, and you go to Katy.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, they're just smaller campuses, so of course there's going to be less people there and less
So it's
people
just
with-
like one big building. Like
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, exactly.
It's just one big building. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's like multiple buildings here with multiple different interests and like things people want to achieve, but like,
I never thought that HCC would have a whole building targeted towards media and visual arts and stuff.
No,
I think
right?
that's so cool.
they have fashion here. They have a fashion department, and it's
Interior
actually
design.
really good.
Like the interior design offices, like studios, are literally like right down the hall.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
that's so cool to me.
A fine arts building is genuinely insane, especially for a community college. HCC is a really good community college. It's one of
It
those. The experience could be a lot worse.
That is true. Like no hate towards HCC. It's just there's parts of it to where like people just kind of just again like I was saying like I just want to get in and get out. Like do my get in, get out.
Get in and get out. Go home. Lock in. No, yeah. Like take a nap, or lock in and take a nap. No, I always take a nap. I don't know why I said lock in. Like I've never locked in, but
No, yeah, I literally wake up like 30 minutes before my class starts, go drive to campus, go in class. Sometimes I'm probably late to most of the time. I was late today actually to my class. At 11 a.m. I went at like 11:45. Okay, because it's a boring class.
No, that's real. I can't
It's a
make
boring class. Like he doesn't let us have our phones out at all. Like if he sees the phones on the table, he'll scream at you.
That's crazy.
I know.
Bro, this is community college. This is community college too. Like,
I feel like this is some high school class. Like, you know what I mean? It's literally history, and he just yaps for an hour.
There's like 40-year-olds here. What are you talking about? Give me your phone.
No, because it's so funny. And, like, so I was, like, late and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I just don't feel like going. And then literally right after, I don't think I talked to a single person in that building. Then I left, then I came here.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I really don't stick around, like, after class, and I don't come early, which I guess is some ways that I could, like, talk to people around me. But it's just, like, I don't know. Like, this is just not the environment. And my thing is, this is so not permanent, you know? This is so temporary. I'm literally transferring this May, and I know Shekinah is too, and
I'm transferring supposedly, crossing my fingers if I can be able to pay to go to University of Houston, especially with this freeze. I don't know how long this
God.
freeze is going to happen with financial aid, because financial aid is literally what's paying for my school right now. Like, I wouldn't be at HCC if I had to pay out of pocket.
No, I
Let's be
wouldn't.
real. And so it's literally paying for my school right now. So if it doesn't pay for like whenever I transfer, I might be doomed. I might just stay at HCC all 4 years. Who knows?
you should look into private school. They get a lot more aid.
Possibly. Yeah. No, but where was I going with this? Oh, I can't think. No, yeah, I was supposed to be transferring to University of Houston next spring. So that's whenever I was supposed to transfer. So
Yeah.
who knows if that'll happen though, but
It's just too temporary to like actually lock in and make some friends or something.
yeah, it's like I make some, but then I just don't see them, and I like hung out with them like one time.
Oh, I haven't hung out with anyone. That's crazy. That's sad to admit. But
It's sad, but I feel like I found like other ways. Again, whenever I met like my one coworker, I actually went to high school with her. She's the one that trained me whenever I first started at my job. Her name is Natalie. Literally, my girl for life. I love that girl. I'm moving in with her now because we just clicked. But we went to high school together, and she was a grade above me, and we had Spanish together. And at first she thought it was annoying because I was an annoying little sophomore, just wouldn't shut up. But then like once we like started working together, like we really grew, and like she's literally the one that like helped me get out of that lonely phase of my life.
Yeah.
Like a feeling like I'm not gonna like meet anyone. This isn't fun. I'm just gonna be in my room all the time, just do schoolwork, just go to work. Like, you know what I mean? She's the one that really got me out of that, and I feel like I owe a lot of like my healing about the first semester, feeling all the FOMO from other people.
Oh my god, that was bad.
Feeling all the FOMO from other people. I feel like I owe a lot of that healing to her, to be honest. She really helped me a lot.
Oh my god, community college is just so, like, when I was applying to in high school, I was applying to colleges, I got into a few, I couldn't afford them, but when I was talking to, like, the college center at my high school, they were like, you're not gonna like the experience you have at community. But I'm like, but they were talking about, like, you will want to party, and I'm like, I low-key just want an education. Like,
Yeah.
you can party without paying for it, you know?
Yeah, I still go out, and I'm like, obviously they're not frat parties, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's obviously not
Yeah,
like
I mean,
a frat party.
yeah.
But it's like, it's not like I don't go out, and actually the Stampede, I get in there for free. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like ladies get in free before 11, so I just show up before 11 and I get in for free. So like I'm not paying for it. It's not like I can buy drinks or anything either. So I'm literally just dancing on the dance floor for free.
I mean, but that's like what it is. That's all parties, anyways. But like, I don't know.
I mean, you can like go to University of Houston parties.
You can, and I went and I hated it. So
Really?
they're so bad. The
Never
atmosphere is bad. It's like a bunch of high schoolers who think they're grown.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like the vibe. Like the high schoolers who never grew up.
That's crazy. No, because I have a friend that used to wrestle at one of the schools in my district. And I saw her a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about like the party life at University of Houston. She was like, you have to have like a really good pregame to be able to.
No,
I have a good pregame.
I did not pregame, and it was horrific. I literally spent the entirety of my time hating it, and I was like, I need to leave. Like, it was just such a bad experience, and I never went again. And I'm like, honestly, if that's what college partying is, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's just you just have to find the right people, and those people might just not be in your school. They might just be in other places, like, again, like coworkers, for me personally, people that are still in high school that I still talk to all the time, and like, I think I just like, it's like I was like not focusing on like my feelings about it.
100%.
It was like, I
was ignoring it.
Okay, I was trying to ignore it at first too, like, oh, I'm so sad, but I'm just gonna like, whatever.
This is temporary, I gotta walk in.
Exactly. But like,
it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
No, at some point you have to face the reality that you have no friends and you need to make friends. And for me, the biggest challenge for me was all of my friends from high school, they moved away. Like, they went to college out of state. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, or out of state, but like A&M,
Yeah, they like out of the city.
Yeah, so it's like I can't see them. And I think for me the biggest challenge was like not bedrotting. Like,
yeah.
I literally bedrotted the entirety of the first semester. Work, school, home.
That's literally
all I did.
That was literally me.
And that was crazy. I don't know, like now, after class before work, I like go somewhere. I go to Montrose, I go to a cafe, I study. Bedrotting, I don't know how I did it. That is crazy.
Yeah. No, because I'm like with you 100%. Like something that I tried to do something like what you said. I tried to just like get out of the house.
Getting out of the house, that's it.
Getting out of the house and like going by myself. Like every Friday morning I went to, because Friday mornings I don't have class, and then I work at night, and I would go to a coffee shop, and I would sit there for like 6 hours and I would just do homework.
Yeah.
But it's like getting out of the atmosphere of not being in my room.
Yeah, I think community college has made me like more comfortable in being alone.
Yes.
I couldn't go like grocery shopping alone. I couldn't do anything alone. Like in high school or like the summer after high school, I was like very dependent on like, oh, I need someone with me when I'm going out. And that's just like, you need to be more comfortable with just doing things alone.
I think community college just made me more independent as a person.
100%, yeah.
And it made me have like this whole new mentality, like, I'm going to get what I need to get done. Like,
Yeah.
I need to, like...
It's so, you need to be on top of yourself. Nobody is going to be there on top of you, especially not the advisors.
Actually, I did my advisor, I actually really liked her. She's at Spring Branch campus, and she's actually, like, really nice. She would help me a lot, but no, it's like, you need to, like, no one else is going to do anything for you. Like, I feel like community college has taught me, like, if I want something done, I'm gonna have to be the one to get it done. No one else can do it for me.
Yeah, no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to help you do it. No one's going to, like... Honestly, I love the professors here. I think they are great. The professors are really good. I've not had, I've had bad professors in the way that they were just strict. That's it. I've not had, like, a genuinely bad professor, and I think that the
Where you couldn't learn?
Yeah. I think they're great professors, and I think, like, the student-to-teacher ratio is really good.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, go to freaking University of Houston, it's like 300 kids in one class.
Yeah, no, that's something I did like about HCC is the fact that, like, the smaller classes, especially a math class.
Gosh.
Like, think about it. You're in a small classroom with one teacher, and she's teaching, and I understood everything. Like, I ended with, like, a 97 in the class.
Yes, you got it.
In a math class of math I've never done before in my entire life, you know? And I was, like, so proud of myself, and I was like, I can do this. Like, you know, I got this. But, like, then there's always going to be those times where you're like, oh, I'm not feeling motivated, or I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But, again, the only person that can make you do it is yourself.